3295 as they filed a fabricated case for deaths that don't even apply here.
Thank you for calling the law office of Nelson and Kennard. This firm is a debt collector attempting to collect the debt. Any information obtained will be used for that purpose. Calls may be monitored and are recorded. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now or continue holding to reach a representative. For a dial by name directory, please press the pound sign. Thank you for calling the law office of Nelson and Kennard. All calls are recorded and may be monitored for quality assurance. This is Maribel Espinosa speaking. Do you have a case or file number?
Hi, good. Yes, this is recorded as well. So, there is no case number. You guys are filing fabricated legal documents in Pueblo, Colorado, stating we have a hearing on the 21st of this month at 2 o'clock. However, there's no filing, and this legal document has not been registered in the court of Pueblo Combined District Courts. Yet you're having a hearing? How do you have a hearing when you don't have a court date or a court case number?
Okay, is it in regards to a certain file or certain...
I've been served a summons numerous times by sheriff officers who've been trespassing my property with a fabricated, perjured legal document that has me summoned to go to court on the 21st at 2 p.m., yet there is no filing in the record with the courts that you filed the case to even have a hearing. So how are you having a hearing with no court case number? That's a proper due process. Could you please explain that to me?
Your name?
I want to know this information first before we proceed.
No, I'm just the receptionist. I'd have to have a file put up, and then I could transfer you over to a representative who could answer all your questions.
Okay, well, just forward me then, please.
Does your name want that?
You can, it's Dr. Woodick.
Okay, give me one moment.
I mean, you've obtained these documents from the court case, which were put into a court case as evidence, and now you're obtaining this illegally? I mean, this is heinous stuff. What is your guys' problem? I want to talk to David Bauer.
Give me one moment, please.
Thank you.
recorded and may be monitored for quality assurance. This is Attorney Jenna Delaney. With whom am I speaking?
Hi, Janet Alini. I am trying to reach David Bauer, as he's the one who signed this paper. Does David Bauer work there?
Yes, this is actually, he's in our Colorado office. Can I tell him who's calling?
This is Dr. Woodick. And
One moment.
thank you. David Bauer?
Yes, this is Gina Delaney.
Hi, Mr. Bauer. No, this is Dr. Heidi Woodick. I'm calling you because you've unconstitutionally had me served numerous times, having law enforcement trespass my property unlawfully with perjured legal documents, stating you're having a hearing this month after you've obtained evidence from a court case and you've obtained this AT&T Universal card piece of paper from, I don't know, it appears Pueblo, Colorado, as this is a piece of evidence in 15 CR 1287, the exact same document, and now you're trying to collect on it unconstitutionally, as you don't have a case filed yet. How do you expect to have a hearing on the 21st of this month at 2 o'clock with no case filed, and why are you trying to serve me documents before doing due process properly, sir? You're an attorney. You should know this.
Well, you've rattled off numerous conclusions that I have no basis to believe are correct or accurate.
Okay, well, your name is on this document, sir, and if you will look this up, my name is Dr. Heidi Woodick. You've served me several times by the Pueblo Sheriff's Department, which you filed with them a need for a personal service. And this document, the AT&T document, is a piece of evidence in 15 CR 1287, so you are now doing evidence tampering and illegal obtainment of evidence, as I don't see anywhere here that AT&T granted you this document, as I've sent them a letter, and they do not have you on record having this document.
And how do you spell your last name?
My last name is Wodiuk, and it clearly shows that you're doing some kind of white-collar organized crime here in illegal obtainments of debts with, as this is an unsecured debt. So for you to go after this and try to get a judgment to lien certain types of accounts or properties is unconstitutional, as these are unsecured debts.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you, and on that basis,
and how do you assume so, sir? Due to property law, unsecured debts are not held responsible to a property to pay, nor a bank account to be garnished to pay. That's basic credit card law. And, I mean, how do you say that doesn't apply here, sir?
I would disagree with your conclusion. I believe
it's not a conclusion, sir. It's not a hypothesis. It is the color of law, and it's mandated in black and white.
Then probably at this juncture, since the return date is on June 21, if you wish to file an answer in the case and raise those issues with the court, it would seem to me that would be the appropriate avenue.
How would we file a response, sir, when there's no case number? Could you provide me the case number?
It is 2017 C032.
A 2007 case?
No, 2017.
Okay.
D is in cat. 032 457.
Oh, really? Because I just just checked with the courts, and they don't have this attached to that at all. Are you blanketing like a mass number of accounts onto one case filing? Is that what you're doing?
If you wish to file an answer, you can do so. Your particular individual case number is the one I just provided you.
Okay. Are you incompetent to the law? Is that why you filed this paper and had me serve without a case number on there? I have the courts recorded saying
that's fine. And again, I believe your conclusion is wholly inaccurate.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time, but I would like to know exactly where you got this document, sir, from AT&T Universal Card.
Would have been provided to them, to my client, who provided it to me.
Okay. Well, can you provide me proof of that? As I'm entitled by law to have proof.
You have that in your hand currently.
All I have here is that you have obtained evidence from a criminal case, the same exact document with the same date.
You say from a criminal case?
Sir, the document you have here is in 2014. You don't have a current bill of anything showing what I owe currently. All you did was obtain out of a document from case 15 CR 1287 evidence, and if you were going to collect on this, you would have an up-to-date bill, which is the due process standard of collections, as you still do not have a current bill here. And obtaining this evidence doesn't establish that. I don't see here that a transaction from Universal Card being sent to you specifically. I don't have a letter from Universal Card saying they're sending this to you, which are all required notices I have the legal right to obtain before filing this case.
Again, I would disagree with you, but again, your option, your legal right is to file an answer, and I know nothing about any criminal case, so you clearly have information beyond my purview.
Okay, well, I will contact Universal Card next, again, and as you don't have anything, you have nothing here. This looks like a white-collar organized crime of heisting credit card debts to be paid without proper due process, and in a state of doing unconstitutional due processes to establish fear for payment. You can't get a garnishment for these things, for properties or of that nature. I mean, otherwise it's just a tort garnishment.
Again, you're drawing certain conclusions of which I do not agree or cannot agree.
Okay, well then explain yourself, sir. You're an attorney. Use some legal terms. Show your education of law. Use some legal terms. Use some statutes. Use some case law that we can apply. Otherwise, you're talking in broad-based terms that any common layman's person can use. Be an attorney. Show me your wits.
And at this juncture, you should file your answer.
I'm not filing crap. I'm going to file this with the FBI, and I'm going to sue you for an unconstitutional debt collection, aiding terrorism, and genocide in Colorado of your white-collar heist. This is uncalled for, sir. You don't have a case. But I will see you just because I'm going to notify everybody else that's there that you're trying to illegally heist money from. And then we'll take a lawsuit up against your creditors that are asking you to do illegal collections. It's not a joke. This is huge. This is at headquarters. You know, we are entitled to the same due processes of law, and for you to try to skirt around the due process to try to harm our rights, it's sickening and illegal. And for you to have sheriff officers trespassing my property with a perjured document is also illegal. You're putting sheriff officers, good sheriff officers, at a liability for trespassing with illegal documents. Because I can sue them for that. That's a due process violation. That's a constitutional violation. That is definitely suable in federal court, sir. How dare you put good officers in jeopardy?
I would suggest that you file your answer, and we'll have the matter before the court.
I suggest you file proper papers before serving me.
Yes, we have done so.
Who's the judge that you plan to hear these in front of?
Whoever the judge is that's assigned the day that the 21st, that will be an initial return date, and the court will make a determination based on the filing of your answer, what the next step in that process will be.
Okay, great, because I'll be turning them over for act of treason to the color of law and due process of the Constitution, because what that is improper, sir. But I appreciate your time. I'll be letting you know, letting your boss and your client above you know that you are doing illegal transactions, placing them in a major federal prosecution. So thank you for your time. I appreciate that. I'll see you on the 21st, and I'll notify all the other of your victims here. All right?
Thank you for your
And
call.
this is recorded, sir. Bye-bye.
Sure. Bye.
You're not an attorney. Attorney would give you legal information. Calling the Pueblo Combined Courts now. It's 12:35 p.m. June 15th.
You have reached Pueblo Combined Court. Please listen carefully and select from the following options. Have your case number available for prompt assistance. To continue in Spanish,
SPV versus Heidi Woodick. I was told it was 17C032457. But when I was in the other day, they said there was no case filed, and I got served fabricated documents.
Alright. Yeah, I see that case here.
When did it get filed then?
Looks like it was filed June 12th. A couple days ago.
Oh, they just filed it?
Yeah, on the 12th.
So how come they're filing before, after serving us? That's a due process violation.
Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they get the service first, and then they file the case. They have to serve it anyway. Sometimes they do it that way.
All right, well, I filed a gazillion cases through the years, and you just can't do that. I can't go give somebody a paper, and then go file the case. You have to file the case first, and then serve them. Otherwise, they're illegal documents, and that's basic law, sir. That's basic law.
That happens a lot. I know that happens a lot. Like, they'll get service and then file the actual case.
Okay. Well, good to know, because then I can sue them for violation of due process, because you can't do that. But I appreciate your time. Thank you for talking. Bye-bye.
And that's what they bet on, is that nobody will sue them for due process and won't do anything. So if they did this to you, just know it's a tort lien. And if they garnish your bank accounts or anything, it's only a tort lien. It's like me writing a little bill to you on a piece of paper and saying you owe me. You don't have to pay it. And if the bank paid it, you can sue the bank, because that's a bank robbery. It's a tort lien. Look up a tort garnishment. It's not valid for any banks to pay. And it isn't even legal to secure unsecured debts for a bank account to pay or a property or anything. It's illegal. So never secure your unsecured credit card debt. That's basic law, and these people don't even know it. Give me a break. They're betting that you don't know this, so you should learn credit card debt laws. I had a really big Italian guy teach me this a long time ago. And you can even on Susie Orman, you can also learn that on Susie Orman. Any of her books. I read those too. So, either which way you hack it, Deborah Aller and Valerie Haynes, is illegal. It's bank robbery.